damn it. What it do, air signs? I'm sitting here looking at Facebook and shit. I need to go ahead and get on my shit, get to these reads. This will be for my Geminis, Libras, and Aquariuses for July 23rd through July 29th, 2023. We cut off these damn distractions and stop, indulging in the social media unless I'm posting on that mother. I swear that shit have you on that phone for about like 2, 3 hours. Excuse me, 2, 3 hours. Just scrolling, comment, surfing and shit, leaving comments. I need to leave that damn internet alone. Time for me to take another break. Let's get into this read. My Gemini's, Libras, and Aquarius. How y'all been? I know shit's been wild out here. Breakthroughs coming through for you. Please know that. Hope all is well. Hope y'all vibing out, chilling, smoking your smoke, drinking your drink, relaxing, getting money, and enjoying the summer ultimately. Let's see what's coming in for you. The first week of Leo season, 23rd through the 29th of 2023. All right, so normally I read them off by rows. Starting off, you got the title card. So you are a badass being full of love and life and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find your path to your best self. And right next to that, you got an Empress. So you could be dealing with a possible Aries or a Libra. This could just be a Libra specifically. But what I see is you either got a child on the way, you're pregnant with a new idea, and you sitting on your throne, looking good, while you got this baby in you, or while you're sitting on this idea. And you got the Nine of Cups right next to the Empress. So that's self-fulfillment, self-love. You're happy right now. Sitting back, moving to calmer waters. I'm not sure what you just came out of, but you're definitely moving to calmer waters and loving on yourself. Okay. So this is pretty much explaining what's going on here. You got the Hangman at the bottom of the deck. So from what I can see from this top row, starting off, with the Hangman being the helm of the reed, coming out of a waiting period, coming out of some type of situation that had you, waiting, held up, stuck. But ultimately, you got a new idea, either that, or you just had your child, if you were pregnant. And now you're sitting back nursing, loving on yourself, loving on your child. It's reflecting a relationship is past, sitting on your paper. Got the Four of Pentacles here after the Six of Swords. So definitely real tight with your money. You're not spending overtly. You definitely counting your coins and just spending when you need to. But I see some anxiety here with the Nine of Swords, sleepless nights. Once again, going back to the Empress, could possibly be because you got a newborn. Could be something as basic as that. The Five of Pentacles next to the Nine of Swords. So a possible illness, possibility of being left out in the cold. So I don't know why I just got this now. So somebody could, and I hate to say this, but it is what it is. I mean, we live in reality, right? So it could be somebody that just had a kid. The relationship is kind of like on the rocks. So I basically see a female here basically taking care of this child for herself, by herself, feeling left out in the cold like she ain't got no help. Or this possibly even could be a man in this situation. Believe it or not, some men do go through that. Where the baby mama could be an unfit parent, and they gotta get custody, so they sitting up there with the child, and they gotta ward her off. And it's definitely more prevalent with the women getting abandoned by the men. I see a lot of that, and I'm not understanding why two would agree to lay down and have this child, and then one of them bails out. If you didn't want the kid, bro, why are you lying to her? If you really didn't want the kid, why are you lying to her? Make it seem like you're gonna be there for her. If you just wanted her before just sex, just let it be that and keep it moving. But I see you, Gemini, Libras, and Aquarius, possible anxiety because it's feeling left out in the cold. Well, ultimately, you got the King of Wands here coming out of that cold. So you taking action. You definitely a born leader. You got new ideas. And you taking action on it. You're not sitting in the cold for long. It's possible it could be someone coming in, a potential fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So I see you taking a leap ultimately, coming out of that cold, coming off of that illness or whatever may be going on, and this anxiety, and taking a new direction. With the Fool card here, you just start a new beginning. You said, you know what? I'm not gonna let this get me down. I'm gonna go ahead and just sit through it, get through these emotions with it, and come out on top. Because ultimately, at the end, we got the Four of Wands. So that's family, that's foundation, as a love, marriage, happiness. So I definitely see you taking a leap in a direction that's leading you to this Four of Wands here. Stability, a sound relationship, no anxiety, no questioning. Everything is action. And I see this person coming in taking action with you. So whatever this is, you're not gonna be in it for long. Whatever this anxiety is, whatever got you in your head, it's definitely coming to pass very quickly. And also too with this read, I see someone just sitting on their throne. And when I say sitting on your throne, I mean basically you in your element. Paper straight, people straight. You ain't too worried about much around you. You don't feel like you gotta do too much because I mean everything is running like a well-oiled machine. Loving on yourself, moving to calmer waters, making sure your paper's straight, making sure all your bills paid. A lot of anxiety, might be feeling left out in the cold, possibly because you're not engaging with people around you as much. Or you could just seriously just be recovering from like a cold, and that's why you up at night, or some type of stomach bug or something like that. With the Nine of Swords next to the Five of Pentacles, and it could possibly be like you out the night before or something like that, drinking heavy with the Nine of Cups. That's overindulgence as well. And then you up in the bed like, damn, I'm not trying to throw up or whatever the fuck. And then you end up, releasing all of that and sitting for a few days recovering from that wild party. And then somebody hits you up like, hey, what's good with you? You know what I'm saying? King of Wands come in, or you moving towards somebody, taking that leap of faith, building some type of stable foundation with somebody. That's also what I see. So it could be the story. I wouldn't know. You would know best. But ultimately, the first card jumping out, you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Hey, I totally agree. Gemini's, Libras, and Aquarius. Let's get an oracle message for you. Wrap this up here for the week. What do we have here? The Coyote, revealer of truth. Well, damn, that's what air sounds good at. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. So yeah, I mean, hell, gotta loosen up. Sometimes you gotta not be in your head so much. But I mean, I get it. Everybody got a level of anxiety to some degree where they don't feel too sure about a situation, and that's normally when it's at its peak of like peak of tension, if you will, if that makes sense. Where it's like, okay, once you get to this point of thought, it's like, okay, what else? How could it be any worse outside of my own thoughts? And then you just release, and then the blessings come in. then the path becomes clear. Now you're taking a new leap of faith with somebody here that's coming in, or you possibly taking a leap of faith towards them and want to build a foundation with them. Once you get over this either heartbreak or anxiety or this sickness here, it'd be like a hangover, something minor. But I definitely see you jumping into some type of relationship, some type of foundation, a new house, new family. Definitely some stability coming in. Definitely some changes coming with the Fool here, just taking a leap of faith. So that's what's up, air signs. Hey, once again, it's Coyote, the revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. We all make mistakes. So look out for the traps and tricks of life, and learn from them. That's what we're here for. What's I was saying again in the fire signs read about the reincarnation thing. If you haven't watched that, go check it out. In the fire signs read for this week, I was basically going over the whole heaven and hell thing, it being a state of mind and not also that, but heaven and hell is basically, well, I can't say heaven and hell, but I would say hell is pretty much earth right now. That's how I see it. It's a reincarnation phase of the spirit. You haven't learned the lesson from a previous lifetime. You haven't moved on to the next phase, to the fourth density. So you're still here in the third density, which is basically what a lot of people refer to in the Bible as the mark of the beast. But a lot of people don't understand that I won't say theory, but the entire like allegorical sense of the mark of the beast. That's literally meaning, in my theory, you're coming back here to complete some karmic cycle that you didn't complete in your previous lifetime. So you put here in the physical to feel, to taste, to smell, to touch, you get it. All of that stuff to bring back with you in the spirit once you go to the next phase, once you complete this cycle. And if you don't complete it, guess what? You're going to come back through that womb crying again, reset, learning everything all over again. Now, in the spiritual sense, that does seem like hell. If you got to keep coming back, repeating the same thing, not knowing nothing, relearning shit, just to recycle again in the next lifetime because you didn't learn from the previous lifetime. But ultimately, don't take things too seriously. Like the coyote with the revealer of truth here for that oracle message. Just look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. That's what we're here for, to learn. So my air signs, Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius, hope you enjoyed this read. Make sure you like and subscribe to IntuiThyme. If you don't, that's fine. Let's hope somebody was able to take a message from this and implement it in their life some way, shape, or form and learn something new. So until next time, y'all take care. It's been real.